Hello, welcome back to TC Cars. So today is quite an important day because I am revealing my new car. Yes, that is right, I have a new car. It's a daily stroke content car, which also means it is a new car for the channel. Now, first of all, let me just apologise for the wind. It is very windy today, but I am trying my hardest to get content out. I do need to buy a microphone, it is on my list, so bear with me. So please drop me a subscribe, like the video, and I'll get more out. So basically, with the Saxo build, I'm at that stage now where it's going to take a week here, 2 weeks there, a couple of days here and there, blah 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 to build. So while that is off the road, I needed a daily. So I thought to myself, well, instead of just buying a daily car, why not buy a content car for the channel? So that is what I've done. The content car is to my left right now, which I'll show you around in a second. I've had loads of these cars, I've had plenty of them. You know, I don't know why, but I'm always drawn to them. I've had 106 GTIs, I've had Saxo VTSs, I've had ASGTIs, I've had Fiestas, Polos, I've had a few BMWs as well, but for some reason I'm always drawn back to this car. Now I know what you're thinking. Does that mean that the videos for the Saxo are going to stop? No. Basically, the Saxo is going to get videos throughout the build, which I will post onto the channel. But it just means that in between those videos you're going to see more of the new content car. So basically, this car is for the channel. It does have its issues, it does need work, which is fine. It just means that you're going to see more of my mate Dan Yates, who works at Sergeant Hall, in these videos for the content car, because I'm going to need his help, and we've got one challenge, which he, basically, the challenge on this content car is all him. I will reveal that at a later date, but it is one that I think you're going to like. Now, this content car is one of the cars that brought me into cars. It got me into modifying cars, it got me into the love of driving them, because they drive really well, they handle quite well, they're cheap, the insurance are cheap, cheap to run, cheap to modify, cheap for parts, easy to find parts as well. But the older the car is getting, the harder it becomes to buy cars. So I basically bought this car at the right time. So on video wise, there are two being edited. So the cameraman I normally have, I haven't got him today, he's very very busy. He's currently editing two videos. One of them is on the Saxo and one of them is on my friend's Ford Fiesta VTEC S. Now, as soon as they are done and edited, I will post them out on the channel, so please stay tuned for them. I have been very quiet, but that's because I've been sorting out the new content car. So yeah, drop me a subscribe, drop me a like, please stay tuned, because this content car, I think, is going to be brilliant. So yeah, stay tuned. So, this content car is a 3-door, 2000 plate, hatchback, 5-speed manual, 1.2 16 valve. It's 64 brake horsepower, about 81 foot-pound of torque. It's not the best, it's not the fastest, but it will do. It's green. It's also got, it does about 43 miles per gallon, which is pretty good for a daily. So basically, it is giving me issues, I'm not going to lie. So at the minute, when I start it cold, it doesn't like to rev up, so I think it's a mass sensor. So basically the next video after this one is going to be us in the garage fixing the car. So yeah, for those of you that don't know yet or haven't figured it out, it is a little Vauxhall Corsa B, which I will show you now. So yep, you guys guessed it right, it is a Vauxhall Corsa B. Like I said, it's a 2000 plate on an X-Reg, 3-door hatchback green. Now bear with me on the wind, it isn't the best round here, but I'm trying. So as you can see here, it needs a new wing here, because it's got a nice little dent and scratch here. It probably could come out, but I might as well replace it because the paint is also pretty bad on it. The bonnet, again, very, very bad, typical Corsa bonnet. Basically it's all rusted here as well, so that will also be replaced. The roof is really bad, it's lack of peel, same as all down here, as you can see, all lack of peel down here. And then this side, so this side is the worst side for the lack of peel. Now I will be doing something with the paintwork, but I'm not sure yet, so once we get to there we will. The front don't look too bad, it looks alright. I mean, yeah, maybe could do the fresh set of plates. Literally it just looks old and done, so I'll probably get a new set of plates. But yeah, the front don't look too bad. This side is not too bad. This side is the better side, apart from this dent here. This dent here is pretty bad, so again, a new wing. So basically 2 new wings and a bonnet I think would do that. This paint side isn't too bad on the side here. The back end is pretty good. The back end is actually not too bad. It's still got the wiper on it, which is very rare. So yeah, and again, the rear number plate, probably just get a new one, freshen it up a little bit. So yeah, it's a Vauxhall Corsa B. Yeah, not bad, eh? Quite spacious, does what it needs to do. I do apologise for the sun, but I'm the only cameraman today, so I'm trying to get everything done. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Right, so basically I will show you the inside now as well, so you can see all the inside. Okay. See, now the inside of this is actually probably the best part about the car. It is really, really clean. It's only got 100,000 miles on the clock. Now, it's even got the original tape player. It don't work, it's been locked for the code I think, so I'm probably going to upgrade that as well. But it's really, really clean inside. Manual windows, obviously, because it wouldn't be a Corsa without manual windows. It's got dash cam, but I don't think it works. I can't find a lead anywhere. The clips here for the so as you can see, just there. Yep, just there. I don't think you can see it well in the dark, in the light. No, you can't really see it that well. But yeah, basically the sun visor clips are broke, so I need to get new ones of them. It's got a sunroof as well. It does have a sunroof, and it works quite well. It actually works quite well. It's not bad. The back, as you can see, quite clean in the back. I don't think the back's really seen much use. I do have parts here which I am going to be fitting on the next video. So in that box there, I have a first line water pump, a fuel filter, and coolant to give it a coolant flush. So yeah, that's going to get done in the next video. Other than that, it's even got Vauxhall rubber mats on it still. The door cards are pretty good, not bad on the door cards. I think we can live with that. So yeah, I'll show you the under the bonnet, shall we? Because this is where the issue is basically. Let's have a look under the bonnet. Again, bear with me because it is very, very windy. So here's underneath the bonnet, alright? Not too bad, I suppose. 2 seconds, let me just chuck this bonnet thing up because I'm on my own. So, yeah, quite nice and original. It needs a really, really good clean. Coolant bottle is horrible, hence why we're giving it a coolant flush. I might get a new coolant bottle as well. But there's not really much leaks on the outside. So basically what we think is giving it the cold start issue, where it doesn't like to rev up when it's cold. When it's warm it's perfectly fine. I think it's a math sensor, so we're also going to be replacing that. I know some people are saying don't just replace it straight away, get a test one or unplug it and see if it runs okay. I'd rather just get a new one, get it done. But the engine bay itself just needs a clean, basically, so I will clean all that up. Yeah, I mean, it's not actually that bad. A little bit milky because it's been sat for about a week outside mine, so it just needs a good run, basically. I think that's just condensation. And it doesn't overheat, it doesn't do anything. Had a new coolant temp sensor there, or oil temp sensor there, sorry. The oil filter's been done, it's had fresh oil. Service was done recently, the battery was also done in the last couple of months. So yeah, basically, not too bad, not too shabby. It just really needs a clean. Yeah, basically that's what it is. Oh, I haven't showed you in the boot yet, have I? It's quite clean inside the boot as well, basically. Look, it's actually quite a clean boot, quite spacious as well for a little 3-door hatchback. I'll show you underneath here as well. It's actually really clean, like surprisingly clean for a Corsa B. Not bad, even got the spare wheeler. But yeah, it's not that bad. It all works, it runs, it drives, it just doesn't like starting in the cold, basically. So I will sort that out. Yeah, I'll obviously get some better angles in the next shot. So yeah, there she is, my little Corsa B. Wow, I mean, it's gonna look pretty good when it's done, because like I said, I've had a few of them, so I know roughly what I want to do.
It's our boy, Turtle City.
yeah, so there you go, there's my little Corsa B. So the plan is, first of all, to get it fixed, to get the water pump fixed, the MAF sensor in, fuel filter done, and a coolant flush, to make sure that it's okay and ready for me to use as a daily. Then what I'm going to do is I've basically set my friend, who is the mechanic who's doing the repairs, a challenge. Basically that challenge involves only him. I'm not allowed to get involved, I'm not allowed to have any say in anything. That will be revealed once we do the repair video. I will then, once I do the video of the repairs, during that video I will then announce a challenge, so he is aware, he knows what's happening. So yeah, that's that thing. Then basically once that challenge is done, it's then going to become a car which I will do cheap things to. Basically I'll basically try and relive a 17-year-old me, just past my test kind of thing, and what I would do to the car the minute I passed my test. So yeah, it is purely a content car, so, and a daily, so please subscribe if you want to see the progress of this car. It has been sat for a while. I bought it off a guy who works at a car parts shop. Now a lot of you are probably asking how much I paid for this car. I gave £300 for it. It has an MOT till next year. It runs, it drives, so I thought £300 was a good price for one of these cars at this age. Now he was going to scrap it the day, but I managed to get it the day before it was being picked up, so I basically saved this car from being scrapped. So yeah, any questions, anything, drop them in the comments. My links to my social media, I won't do a link basically, but I will drop them on the channel, so you can go and follow my Instagram, my personal one, and the TC Cars one. So yeah, let's hope that this is the start of the YouTube videos, because I am still doing videos with my friends' cars, and I will still be doing videos with the Saxo, but it just means that this car will become the main car on the video. So yeah, hope you liked today's video, and don't forget to drop me a like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.